dead of night, I found myself imprisoned within my own body, a prisoner of fear. It was as though the very air had grown heavy, thick with an otherworldly presence. The silence in the room was oppressive, broken only by the mournful hoot of an owl in the distance, a harbinger of something unnatural. My eyes darted around the room, frantically searching for an escape from this surreal nightmare. Sinister shadows swayed on the walls, their movements creating a haunting dance that seemed to defy the laws of physics. Whispers in the air were not mere sounds. They were like a symphony of torment, echoing from unseen dimensions, voices from realms unknown. An ominous presence, like an ancient, malevolent deity, loomed in the obscure corners, watching and waiting with otherworldly patience. The overwhelming urge to scream surged within me, a primal instinct to shatter this sinister spell, yet my voice was trapped, a captive of some malevolent force. I lay frozen, unable to move, as a grotesque figure materialized at the foot of my bed. It was a monstrous fusion of the darkest nightmares and harsh reality. Its elongated limbs seemed to stretch from the depths of despair, ending in gruesome talons that resembled the gnarled fingers of a demon. Its twisted features seemed like a cruel mockery of humanity, as if it had absorbed the very essence of human fears and nightmares. Its hollow eyes bore into mine with an unholy intensity, a chilling gaze that threatened to pierce the very core of my soul. Desperation coursed through me as I fought to break free from the nightmarish grip that held me captive. I willed my limbs to move, to defy the invisible chains that bound me. Time seemed to slow to a crawl as I found myself in a sinister dreamscape, the malevolent entity drawing closer with each agonizing step. Its icy breath stole away the room's warmth, leaving only a lifeless void in its wake. But deep within the abyss of my fear, a surge of determination ignited. It was as if a wellspring of strength from the depths of my soul had been unearthed. With a superhuman effort, I managed to twitch a finger, then an arm, as if defying the laws of gravity itself. The entity recoiled, its form contorting in anguish, its hiss of frustration echoing through the room. It slithered back into the shadows, retreating into the inky blackness from whence it had emerged. My entire body jolted as the sinister presence relinquished its hold, and I was at last liberated from the paralyzing grip of the unknown. It felt like an eternity, a battle that had played out in the blink of an eye. Tears of relief streamed down my face as I gasped for the sweet release of air. The room slowly returned to its mundane state, but the encounter had been a battle with the darkest corners of my own mind, a haunting manifestation of my deepest fears. I could only hope that this malevolent entity would not return to haunt my sleep, for it was a chilling reminder of the shadows lurking within, ready to seize me in my most vulnerable moments. In the heart of the sprawling metropolis, I, Alex, lived a life filled with the chaos of work, endless social obligations, and the relentless hum of urban living. My days blurred into a never-ending routine, but one fateful night, the ordinary gave way to an extraordinary experience that would forever alter my perception of reality. It was a stormy evening, with the sound of raindrops tapping insistently on my apartment window. My exhaustion was palpable, my shoulders heavy with the weight of modern life's demands. As I closed my eyes and surrendered to the seductive pull of slumber, I had no inkling that this night would evolve into a haunting journey into the unknown. In the depths of my dream, I found myself awake, but my body remained imprisoned by an unseen force. Panic surged through my veins as I realized I was trapped in the terrifying grip of sleep paralysis. My heart raced, and my mind spun with fear. I was a prisoner in my own body, unable to move, unable to cry out for help. My desperate eyes darted around the room, searching for an escape from this dreadful state. What I witnessed was beyond the bounds of reality. An ethereal presence had manifested, not as a sinister entity, but as a captivating force of enigmatic energy. It shimmered like elusive smoke, weaving through the air in mesmerizing, radiant tendrils. These luminous threads moved with a grace that defied understanding, forming intricate patterns in the darkness. They pulsed with an eerie vitality, creating symbols and sigils that danced in the air. The energy communicated not with words, but through a silent language that resonated deep within my consciousness, urging me to embrace this enigmatic journey. The room transformed into an otherworldly canvas, and I felt an undeniable connection forming between me and this mysterious force. Fear gave way to insatiable curiosity, and I allowed myself to be drawn deeper into this surreal realm. Minutes stretched into hours, and gradually, the paralysis began to loosen its grip. I awoke, gasping for air, my heart pounding, but my mind filled with a profound sense of wonder. I had touched the supernatural, delved into a dimension that transcended the boundaries of the ordinary. It was an encounter with the mystical, hidden within the confines of my own mind. From that night onward, my episodes of sleep paralysis became a portal to an uncharted world that beckoned me to explore its depths. I eagerly embraced the uncanny experiences and startling discoveries that lay in wait. The modern cityscape became the backdrop for my ongoing journey, where I uncovered secrets that whispered only to those willing to confront their deepest fears. This story serves as a chilling reminder that, even in the midst of the modern urban labyrinth, the boundaries between reality and the supernatural can blur in the most unexpected ways. The enigmatic and the mysterious are always closer than we might dare to imagine, and our own minds may hold the key to unveiling their most profound secrets.